Okay, day one of getting ready for Call to Arms, and it starts with stripping. All right, there's a lot of ways you can strip models, but for me, I found the best way to strip metal and only metal models is to just get 100% acetone, throw it in a metal cup, and throw all these in the cup, and wait. Acetone smells terrible, and you definitely don't want to get it on your skin. And I popped all these guys off of their bases because I'm pretty sure, whoa, I'm getting a little crazy here. Let me slow it down. Because I'm pretty sure this would melt. Like that would melt their plastic. And also by roughing them up a little bit, it's gonna give a spot for that acetone to get up underneath the paint in case this was sealed. So everybody's in there. I'm gonna just make a lid with a rubber band and some plastic that's not gonna melt. And I'll be back to check on it later.
Tricky situation because we can't just kind of paint this normally. We have to keep this so that we can play it to get practice games in while we're painting it for the next 2 weeks because we want to get as much table time in before the tournament as possible. So hopefully I can get everything based and primed and back to a playable condition today. So that way I can keep getting games in because I want to get a lot of table time and I can play War Table online or Tabletop Simulator, but nothing really compares to getting like real actual table time in. And I need to also practice a chess clock. So I want to be able to practice like physically moving the models around.
I'm going to show you guys how the first couple of minis come out of this. It's been sitting in here for a couple of hours now, and I've got gloves on and this cardboard box and a very hard bristled brush. So I'm fishing the first guy out of here. I'm just going to put him down directly on the cardboard so I can get some more pressure onto him. And I'm just peeling this paint right off. This makes a pretty big mess, which you'll see by the end of it, but just pretty straightforward, just brushing this guy down. I'm gonna pull everybody out and do it once and then filter out the acetone with a cone filter and then throw everybody back in, do it one more time. And then that's the point where I'll wash them off with water. And you see, this is how nasty it gets. I'm just gonna use an empty glass bottle, and this coffee was disgusting, by the way. But just using a funnel filter, and this just catches all the tiny bits too, so I can more easier. And I'm pretty sloppy, but I've got this cardboard box to catch it. And this way I can keep reusing the acetone too. It's gonna change color, but just getting these bits out, I'll be able to keep using it. And I'm just making sure I don't have any bits in there. Hey guys, quick update after stripping. These guys right here, these guys are all ready for priming now. After I shipped these, I realized that I had some new in box. So I'm just gonna build these guys that are new in box. I gotta build that thing that's new in box. Reassemble these. I got all the mold lines cleaned off. These still had mold lines. Gotta get the mold lines off him. I made sure that these didn't have any mold lines, and I'll probably leave them alone. But actually, I'm gonna strip these because now that I'm really looking at them, it's all pretty bad. So I gotta strip those guys. So I gotta strip all those guys, get everything primed. Actually, I gotta get everything based before I prime it, which I've been loving this stuff, but I'm out of it. And I'm gonna make my own, and that'll be the next video. I gotta get a couple of ingredients for that. But really, I'm cleaning up all this stuff behind me, recovering from pulling everything out, and it's all just in piles from me sorting through it. And gonna get this back to a functioning work area. And so that's day one of the getting ready for Call to Arms tournament prep project.